What's up, everybody? My name's Lockfryer. I'm the communications manager here at Rethinkable, and I'm happy to announce that we're going to be coming at you with a short video series to help you find your next job in Web3. The first video in our series is going to be about the essentials of applying for a Web3 job. So we're going to talk about things like blockchain tech, cryptocurrencies, dApps, all those types of things that are really kind of niche to Web3, and you don't really find them in other kinds of careers. The most important part of Web3 is probably the blockchain technology that kind of is the foundation for everything that we interact with Web3. So you really need to have a deep understanding of what the blockchain is, how it operates, and how it kind of sets itself apart from other kinds of methods of transacting. Another thing to think about is what are decentralized applications, or also known as dApps. These are the applications that you often interact with your wallet in Web3, and they really operate quite differently than your typical app that you might download on your mobile phone or tablet. Fourth thing you want to be familiar with are NFTs, also known as non-fungible tokens, and how their digital ownership actually works within the Web3 world. It functions completely different than in the Web2 world. In Web3, generally the user has a lot more access and control over their assets. Next thing you want to familiarize yourself with is what a cryptocurrency is. So you need to be familiar with what their use cases are, how they function within the blockchain ecosystem, and also how they differ from typical currencies that we often associate digitally. The last thing you can do to really set yourself apart from other job seekers in Web3 is learn some coding skills. So if you're working with Ethereum, that might be Solidity. If you're working with other platforms, maybe like Polkadot, that might be Rust, or JavaScript. These coding languages are really high in demand, and they're one great way to set yourself apart from other applicants. On top of these skills, there's really a few questions that you should also ask yourself before applying for that Web3 job of your dreams. The first one is you should really ask yourself, what are you good at? Try to have an understanding of what your strengths are, and also understand why you want to do this. What motivates you to get into Web3? It's certainly a question that's going to be asked when you get to the interview stage. Another thing is think about, is working in Web3 the right fit for you? It certainly functions completely different Web2, somebody who works in it myself. And then also, just a general tip, don't apply to every job that you see. You don't need to be wasting your time sending out tons and tons of applications. Think about what you want to do in Web3, understand what your strengths are, and apply for jobs that fit those. I hope you enjoyed this video. To recap what we talked about, there's a couple things that you really should familiarize yourself with when you get involved in Web3. First thing is blockchain tech. Second thing is cryptocurrencies. Third thing is decentralized apps. Fourth thing is NFTs and digital ownership. And then the fifth and final thing is some coding skills that really benefit you. Hope that helps. If you have any questions, leave a comment below, and we'll see you in the next one.